Are you into politics?
Yes.
Kamala, how you feel about her?
I'm not fucking with her. her, her, and the fucking and the Ganges she rode in on. God damn it. Um, she's insulting to black people. First of all, she's not black. Okay. And when I say black, I mean like a foundational black American, somebody that grew up with black American culture. Okay. She does not understand us, regardless if she fucking went to Howard and became an AKA. You know, plenty of white people go to Howard, fucking Chinese people. You don't have to be black to go to a fucking HBCU, and that does not make you black. Um, her circle of friends was not black. Um, she's being disingenuous by even calling herself Kamala Harris. Her last name is Emhoff, okay? She's married to a man named Emhoff, okay? That's her last fucking name. Why are you not leading with that? I'll tell you why. Because you want to fucking pretend that you're black, but to get the black vote, okay? I knew what they were going to do with her the minute they brought her in. I said, oh, they brought a female Obama in. She looks like Obama. You know, she got the same phonetics Obama, Kamala. Like, it's the same. They tried to do the same shit, but she fell short because she's not the same type of orator that this guy is. She's a diggy broad. She cackles all the fucking time. She lies. She doesn't answer a fucking question. Not once in that debate did she answer anything that was asked of her. So she thinks that we are stupid and that we are just going to vote for her off of identity politics. I'm sorry, sir, but we know that women are emotional by nature. Like, let's just keep it real. Um, all of this trying to make history and all of this type of shit is some bullshit. We don't need a woman. When's the last time you had a beef or you saw a gang of dudes going into war and they had a woman in the front leading them? That's retard, and you wouldn't want to see it. You wouldn't want to be a part of that fucking group. You wouldn't, you know what I mean? Be like, why is she in the front? That makes no fucking sense. Um, this woman, to me, is not qualified to run, uh, a Dunkin' Donuts or a 7-Eleven, let alone the corporation that we call United States of America. Um, People want to act like Trump is the worst motherfucker in the world, but guess what? He was already president, and all this shit you talking about didn't happen. He didn't make himself a dictator, and this whole shit about he's gonna make himself a dictator is really taken so out of context that it's ridiculous. He said he'd make himself a dictator on the first day, to implement some shit, and then, but that was, trust me, said tongue in cheek. It was not said seriously. Um, y'all already living in Project 2024. Okay, you worried about Project 2025 when they already ran Project 2020 on you with the scandemic and all that fucking bullshit. Like, what the fuck are y'all really even talking about? Y'all trying to act like scare me into thinking that he's so bad that I should just vote for this broad just because. But guess what? I feel that she's so bad. She's the one that scares me. So I feel that she's so bad that guess what? I might just go around and vote for Trump. And this is my first time saying this out loud. But y'all motherfuckers think you're gonna shame somebody or bully a nigga into voting for this bitch? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And now you're gonna make me be Mr. Anti. You keep coming at me with this bullshit. You keep coming at me talking about, oh, it's a shame that you're not supporting a black woman. And she's not black. She's Indian. She ain't black. Get out of here. And they're gonna, yeah, listen, I don't give a trust me, the sentiment on the street in the real world is a lot of people are not fucking with this woman. They see right through her. And they're trying to blame it on black men, but no, I see a lot of black women that are not fucking with her neither. Okay? Like, we see what is going on. Listen, they kept her in the background this whole time for a reason. They knew they was going to do this. That's why her whole vice president, you didn't hear about Kamala Harris doing nothing, saying nothing. Anything that she did was on the low. But here's one of the things she did on the low. She just made the deciding vote that helped put us in the fucking inflation and shit that we're in right now. This economic crisis that we're in right now, she did that. Specifically, had the swaying vote, and this is where we're at right now. The shit that just happened with Israel and Iran and all of that yesterday, do you really think that she's gonna know how to handle some shit like that? Like, let's keep it real. A nigga like Trump, first of all, there was no wars when Trump was the president. How about that? There was no wars going on while Trump was president. This motherfucker was doing gangster shit to niggas like in the Taliban, showing them pictures of their fucking house from a satellite or a satelloon anyway, and giving them a picture of his crib and they're just walking out. Like, motherfuckers, if you touch a hair on an American's head, we're gonna bomb the shit out of your crib. For 18 months after that, no American was touched. Like, that's not no gangster shit that broads know how to do. Even if a dude told a broad to do that, she's not gonna know how to implement it correctly. She's not gonna know how to implement it correctly. The dude be like, yo, just take this picture and then just walk out. She gonna flub the whole shit. Because that's not what they do.
How you feel about her saying that she washes her collard greens in a bathtub?
This is her, again, being disingenuous. First of all, black people don't wash no damn greens in no tub. You dirty ass dog. How unsanitary are you to be washing collard greens in a tub and thinking that that makes you more relatable? See, that's how out of touch she is, how stupid she is. She thought she was giving a relatable story to make her seem black. Oh, yeah. Oh, they want me to cook their collard green. They bring me all their collard greens in the neighborhood. I had so many greens, I had to wash them in the tub. You know? Just like she was in the, you better thank a union member. You better thank a union member. You know, she talking all black, but then when she get in front of the Spanish people, they said, I love you, Kamala. She said, I love you too. I love you too. Then when she gets in front of the white people, you know, you better thank a union member for everything that you have because, you know, union members are very, you know, they're part of the economy. Like, who are you? Who are you? Trump is always Trump. I don't give a if you like him or not. He's always him. If he says he's going to say some arrogant shit, yup. He's going to say some arrogant shit. Sometimes he says some shit off the cuff. Yup. He does do that. But this motherfucker's a smart businessman. And I hate the people that say, oh, he's been bankrupt this many times. That's what smart businessmen do. First of all companies are not made to last. Some companies are made to be disposable. But y'all don't know that because you're not business people like that. You don't know, first of all, and people that are successful, you know how many failures they've had in order to be successful? Like, all your failures prep you for your success. Like, how are you going to say this man's a failure and he became the president of the fucking United States after having bankruptcies and all this type of shit? Like, no, that's what I call resilience. Okay? That's what I call resiliency. Somebody that doesn't take no for an answer, despite seeming like the cloud is over you, they still find a silver lining and know how to spin that shit in order to bounce back like a fucking G. That's the type of fucking shit we need in a fucking leader of this fucking country. Not this cackling broad who's gonna fucking laugh, at the wrong fucking shit or something is visibly. She has no poker face. Like, she'd be in there with heads of state and be a me, huh? Just like like a dilly broad would do. I'm sorry, girls like her might be fun to knock off and shit like that. But as far as leading some shit, she can't lead nothing for me. She can't lead, I wouldn't let her lead the blind. Like, I'm not fucking with her. Yeah, I'm not fucking with her. And yeah, I'm a registered independent. Um, if it was up to me, we as black people would hold our vote until we got some tangibles. You understand what I'm saying? Until one of these candidates out here, I don't Democrat, Republican, I don't give a give us something tangible because the LG HDTV people get tangible things. Um, uh, she won't even say when asked about being black and all that, she won't even come out and really say if she is black. Y'all are adopting her as black, but she won't even say it. But what she will do is say she has an unwavering support for Israel. She will say that. She will come out and say that these LGHDTV people that are locked up in jail should be able to get the 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 surgeries that they want in jail. That they should be able to transition and all that type of transform at the taxpayer's expense while they're in jail. And she's also affording that privilege to immigrants who get locked up in jail. Oh yeah, illegal immigrants, you can get a sex change too. You get a sex change, you get a sex change, and you get a sex change. She's the Oprah of sex changes. That woman.
You do know she came out a few weeks ago, right? She did an interview with All the Smoke, and she doubled down that Tupac is her favorite rapper from the Bay. Tupac and Too Short.
That she listened to in college, and Tupac wasn't even out yet. She said she listened to Tupac in college, and Tupac wasn't even out when she was in college. You lying? You think we're so stupid, you don't even fact check your own self. Another thing, she's on record saying when asked about giving black people reparations, she said, no, I'm not going to do anything that specifically benefits black people. No, that's what she said. Okay. And then we called her out on having an earpiece in during the debate. My man caught it. Shout out to my man, Jamar Milton, because he's on the tech. So he's like, oh, she got on the Nova H1s. He put up a video. Later that day, they had all these disclaimers saying that, no, she wasn't wearing those earrings, da 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 da. They were saying that she wasn't wearing the earrings with the headphones. Fast forward, a clip comes out where she's talking to somebody about a recipe or something, and all of a sudden, they're talking to her in those same earrings that they said she wasn't wearing. And she's literally responding to them. She's like, hang on. She's like, they're talking to me. She's like, I'm doing a recipe. Is that okay? Can I still talk to that? Well, all right, cool. Like, then they got clips of her where, like, she doesn't deviate her speeches not a lick. Like that nigga Obama, one thing he could do was speak. He was a good orator. That's why he pulled people in.